Good morning, teacher. Today I would like to tell you a short conversation between a man and a woman. The first story, the man said to the woman he had been working really hard that month and he'd like to take 3 days off the following week. The woman disagreed with him and she thought that they wouldn't be finished with that project by then, and the man agreed with her. He would have to wait until the following month for his time off. Second story, the woman wanted to know if the man saw that the ads in the newspaper briefcases were on sale that week. The man was surprised by that. Those were great prices, and he suggested calling and ordering one by phone. The woman agreed with him. She thought that she would fetch her order, and it was usually faster that way. Third story, the man complained to the woman he couldn't get that thing to work. The copies came out too light. The woman agreed with him. It was really old, and it was always breaking down. The man wanted to know if he could call someone to come to fix it that afternoon, and he commented that he really needed to get those copies made. Fourth story, the woman said to the man they really should talk that over in person, and she asked if they could get together sometime that week. The man disagreed with her because he would be always on business trip for the rest of that week. The woman asked, "How about next Monday then? The Monday after?" And she commented that she could meet him in office at 10. This story, the woman wanted to know if the man was free for dinner that night because it was time to celebrate. The man was surprised by that. She had got a promotion. Yet the woman agreed with him. The big day she had waiting for it there, and she was now assistant director for the foreign marketing department. This story, the woman wanted to know if the man was free for dinner that night because it was time to celebrate. The man was surprised by that. She had got a promotion. Yet the woman agreed with him. The big day she had waiting for it there, and she was now assistant director for the foreign marketing department. Seventh story, the man suggested taking the package to the post office for him. The woman agreed with him. She would do it later when he went out for lunch. The man commented that took it that way. It was very important. Eighth story, the woman said to the man they had some excellent seafood that night. The man commented that the price was reasonable, and the woman replied to him all the dishes were made to order, and they were served with farm fresh vegetables. Ninth story, the man introduced himself and he offered to help her. The woman replied to him she had to have a wrong number and she wanted to speak with Mr. Moore. The man commented that Mr. Moore hadn't been in accounting apartment, but he was in conference that week. He suggested changing for her to his assistant's desk. The story, the woman suggested getting a full refund on that dress she never wanted. The man agreed with her, but he suggested telling him why she returning it. It was damaged in any way. The woman disagreed with him. It was in good condition. It just didn't fit. 11th story. The woman wanted to know if those checks would be ready soon. She would like to put them in the bank that day. The man agreed with her. He would have them for her before she left the office that afternoon. The woman agreed with him. However, she commented that didn't be too late. The bank closed at 5:30. Jail story. The woman wanted to know if Mr. Lee was available that morning. She had some paper for her design. The man replied to her she was in meeting right then, but she should be finished soon. The woman agreed with him. She would call back in a little while. 13th story. The man suggested taking his phone call for him that afternoon. He was leaving the office after lunch. The woman wanted to know if he weren't feeling well. The man disagreed with her. He was just meeting the director at the airport 2:30. 14th story. The woman wanted to know if the man had ordered his new computer the Tuesday before. The man agreed with her, and they had said he should have it by that Friday. The woman agreed with him. They had shipped it out on Thursday, and he should get it that day or the day after. 15th story. The man said to the woman he was ready for a break, and he wanted to know if she wanted to get some coffee in her lunch. The woman disagreed with him. It was just a nice day out, and she was tired of sitting indoors. The man suggested going out then. There was a nice sidewalk coffee close to there.